food in Japan is excellent and it's one of the reasons I always want to go back. The standard is really high pretty much everywhere, and even cheap food is good. So for my last day in the area with friends, I said, right, let's make the most of it. There's only 3 meals left together, let's make them really good. And I don't know what happened, but it was actually the worst day for food. I guess you can't win them all. I've got this monster banana chocolate almond croissant. It's huge. The topping tastes just like a cookie. This was actually really sickly. I don't know why I chose it for breakfast. I should have gone for a nice melon pan instead. Here's my sweet corn and kabocha bread. To be honest, it doesn't really taste of that much. And for dinner, we went to Omoide Yokocho in Shinjuku. We're out for dinner at Omoide Yokocho, which means memory lane. It's a couple of alleyways with quite small, like izakaya. They serve sort of meat on sticks and that sort of thing, and drinks. Most of them are really small places. We picked one that's got a few things that are vegetarian, like edamame. They've got potato wedges, potatoes. They've got garlic on a stick, which is kind of weird. And some of them have got peppers and things as well. Most of it is meat on sticks though. Omoide Yokocho is an area by Shinjuku Station of small alleyways with tiny restaurants. Most of them are just a counter with about 6 or 8 seats, so it's a really authentic Japanese experience. Most of them serve things like yakitori or Japanese bar snacks. Omoide Yokocho started off as a black market after World War II, and it still has a back alley sort of feel. It was really hard to film because a lot of the places are so small, and I didn't want to disturb people when they're just trying to relax and have a meal. It feels a lot like the food version of the Golden Guy, which is a similar area but with bars for going drinking. And there's a video about that on my channel. They've got upstairs, they've got more tables upstairs. This is actually a lot bigger than some of them here, and it's kind of a lot more modern than I expected because they've got a touch screen to place your orders. It's all in Japanese and it doesn't have an English setting, so some of the items have got pictures on. Some of them I can kind of read the hiragana and katakana, so that's why we went for the mystery meat selection. The pizza's arrived. They're kind of a strange sort of pizza that's all crispy and it looks deep fried on the bottom. And here's the tray of meats. The menu's all in Japanese, so we've ordered a mystery selection of meats.
Cool. Begin everyone. Go.
The cover charge was 324 yen per person, and for that we get this tray of nuts, and we're allowed to stay for up to 2 hours. It's quite normal for bars in Japan to have a cover charge. Think of it like an entrance fee per person, and you get a complimentary snack or a small plate of food. It's just something to be aware of because they can add up if you go bar hopping. There are places without a cover charge, but you do really need to look them up because the majority of places do have one. We've got some deep fried cheese. It looks like it's got katsu breadcrumbs on the outside with some cabbage, and these dark bits are leaves. I've just booked my booth for MCM Manchester. You have to book it as soon as the booking opens, and at the moment it's 12 noon in the UK, so it's kind of weird I'm doing it from here in Tokyo. So we've only been to one place here. It's called Tori-en. I think you're supposed to go to lots of bars and eat a little bit in each one, but the verdict on this one was not that great. Overall, from the plate of mystery meats, they didn't really enjoy it that much. And the verdict is Torikazoku was better and cheaper. So there you go. I thought maybe this place was a bit of a tourist trap, but there were also local Japanese people, from what we could tell, in there as well. So maybe we chose badly, maybe the other places here are better. There's loads of small places serving quite similar things. Some of them had noodles and things as well, and bars along here, so take your pick. hopefully you'll get better luck than we did. And this place is called Omoide Yokocho, which means memory lane, and it's right by Shinjuku Station. You can hear the train tracks in the background there. I think it's on the west side of the station. There's a couple of alleyways with loads of places in there. It's pretty easy to find. Don't let my experiences put you off. I'm sure the other places are better than this one, and it could have been that we were just unlucky with our choices from the menu. It's definitely better if you eat meat, but I still would come back here and try somewhere else. I definitely want to pick one of the smaller places, if only for the experience. As I said, for this sort of food, we all really like Torikuzoku, which is a chain with branches all around Japan. Everything is 298 yen, that's the drinks and the food. I didn't film it this time because there's already a video on my channel, but we stayed for hours and had a lot of food and drinks. It's not the authentic experience of a smaller place, but it is a good time. This is dinner for 4 at Torikuzoku, 13,000 yen, with a lot of drinks.
Order history. 6 big beer, 4 mini, 4 lemonade. Oh man, we sold out some of that food.
We ate all there was.
Check out that Canada.
10 drinks so far, 15 drinks.
21 drinks.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's why it's cheap.
Not so bad, yeah.
If you've been to Omoide Yokocho, tell me what you thought in the comments. I hope you had a better experience than I did, and again, don't let me put you off if you're thinking of going. I'll see you next week with a new video on Thursday.